And welcome to the show with everything you could ever want to make and do.
Right at your fingertips. I'm Naomi.
I'm Stephen.
And here's what's coming up on today's show.
It's a tricky one. Find out if Naomi manages to beat the clock in today's 1 minute make.
We give you the know-how to make your own totally personalised funky mugs and bowls.
And have a go at making a game of blow football that's got a bit of a twist.
For all the details on today's makes, check out the Fingertips website, address at the end of the show. Or grab a pen and paper and jot it down straight away. Souvenirs.
Yes, whether it's from your holiday, supporting your favourite football team, or going to a top pop concert, you always end up with tickets, photos and coins that you don't want to throw away because they bring back happy memories.
So what do you do with them?
Well, you could use them to decorate a book, but not like this because they keep falling off.
So that's why we've come up with this, Fingertips memory paper. All of your souvenirs on one page. It looks absolutely fantastic. It doesn't weigh a ton and nothing is going to fall off.
And it's fairly straightforward to make. That's why we have given it a Fingertips difficulty rating of 2. Easy. So once you've got all your souvenirs, whether it be maps, luggage tickets, train tickets, coins, whatever you want, you also need an A4 piece of paper. And then arrange all your souvenirs onto the piece of paper any way you like.
Once you're happy with everything in place, you can tack everything down lightly with sticky tack. And then it's time to scan your collage into a computer, or you could get it colour copied at a photocopy shop. Either way, this is going to give you a great flat, lightweight version of your souvenirs. Just like this. That looks brilliant, doesn't it? All your happy memories flat on one sheet of paper.
And you could use memory paper to cover your diaries and also your notebooks. And the one in black and white is brilliant. And here's an idea. How about making a memory paper book to hold all your memories from your trips away? Look, we've got card pockets here, holding your bits and pieces, some more over this side, and freezer bags are great for storing your shells and your sand that you may have collected whilst you're away. And the whole thing is held together with a little bead toggle. Great memories from great holidays.
Oh, how about this one covered with footy memory paper that holds your souvenir programmes and your ticket stubs and your autographs and, wait a minute, even a pair of footy shorts. Are these yours, Stephen?
I can't remember.
Well, whatever you do, don't forget to give it a go and make some Fingertips memory paper. Got a minute and 15 seconds?
Yes, but you haven't, because it's the 1 minute make. Yes, the part of the programme where we try and make something, fingers crossed, in under a minute, using bits and pieces you could find around your home.
Today it's my turn to make.
And thankfully, it's my turn to time.
And this is all it takes, a juice carton and a couple of compact mirrors. If you don't have these lying around at home, you can pick them up cheaply in a chemist.
Now, if Naomi can make this, it is brilliant. Don't think she's going to. What are you doing?
I'm giving a bit of a clue.
Ah, that's a good clue, actually. OK, try and guess as Naomi makes. Are you ready?
Before I start, I want to tell you it's a 1 minute make that is head and shoulders above the rest.
Another clue. 3. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready, I haven't got time.
3, 2. Put it down.
Oh, God.
3, 2, 1, go.
Right, I've got to make loads of holes in this juice carton. Let's start off at the top.
OK, 5 seconds has gone already. She's made 3 holes. If you're going to do this, obviously take the orange out before you do the hole.
Good idea. 3 at the bottom.
10 seconds gone.
And on this side.
Very calm at the moment.
3. Oh, no, pencil's broken. I've got another one. Don't worry. Don't panic.
20 seconds has gone.
And then some down here.
The words
How many?
speed up is a good idea.
How
25 seconds has gone.
25 seconds. Oh, go on, Pierce.
30 seconds has gone.
Right, now I've got to cut out. Oh, never mind. We'll just have a go. Oh, these holes. Right.
40 seconds has gone.
Square out on this side. Get out. Right. Don't put me off.
50 seconds has gone.
Oh, dear, we go.
10, 9,
Okay.
8, 7, 6. Last 5 seconds, you've got a chance. Quick!
Let's just shove those in.
1 minute!
Stop the clock.
It's 1 minute and 2 seconds. Do you know something? I think we should allow it because...
I did sort of get it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. I've just got to add the finishing touch.
It will work.
Yeah, right.
Tell them what it is. Go on.
Have a look. I'll add my secret agent hat and suit. And I've got my very own fingertips spy periscope. Phew, very useful for seeing up and over high things.
Test it out. Does it work?
I can see you.
Do you ever get the feeling that you're being watched? Now, if Naomi can make it in 1 minute, 2 seconds, then anyone can make it. And it really does work, I promise. There's one secret, though. You must make sure that the mirrors are at the exact same angle. And there's one way of ensuring that. If you cut a piece of card into a triangle shape like this, that way you can line the mirrors up and they'll be where you need them to be. And the way it works is this. When you look in the mirror at the bottom, you are seeing the image that's reflected in the mirror at the top. So you should be able to see my eye, because I can see you. Right, let's have another go. Look all the way round. There's the studio. Cool, isn't it? Let's see what else I can find.
Or how about making a footballer periscope? Very handy for seeing up and over the crowds at the footy matches.
Or a large eyeball like this one, made from a big tinfoil box for extra nosy people. I saw that.
And if you check out the Fingertips website...
I see it, yeah.
Click on 1 minute and there you'll find all of these designs that you can print off and stick on.
Oh, yeah. So why don't you try and beat the clock?
Yes, there'll be no need to stick your neck out. Just let the Fingertips Spy Periscope do the work for you.
Hello.
Fingertips top tip. If you're using glue and want a smooth surface, use a lolly stick to spread the glue evenly. Perfect.
In today's Little Fingertips, we've come up with a great idea to make fantastic personalised presents, if you can bear to give them away. Take a look at these funky decorated ceramic tiles. Don't they look brilliant? Plain white tiles decorated with patterns or pictures. It's up to you. And you don't have to stop at tiles, you could even get decorating on the outside of mugs and bowls. And we've given this a Fingertips difficulty rating of 1, so get creative. To make some funky creative crockery, first of all you need to get your fingertips on some of these glass and tile paints, and also a tube of this stuff, glass and tile outliner, which you can buy in art and craft shops. Now we think these white tiles work best because they show up the colours really clearly, but if you haven't got any lying around at home, you can pick them up cheaply in end-of-line bins in most hardware stores. Now before you start to decorate on your tile, it's a very good idea to draw your designs onto paper first. Pick the design that you like the best, I'm going to go for that bubbly one, and then use your outliner to copy it onto your tile. Now this can be quite tricky drawing with a tube, so you might want to have a go with your outliner onto a piece of scrap card first. But once you've got the hang of it, off you go, like that. Once you have finished your design, leave it to dry for 2 hours and your tile will be ready to paint. Now you can see that the outliner dries with a sort of raised bumpy line. And because the coloured paint is runnier, this raised line helps to trap the paint and keep all of your colours separate. How cool does that look? To make the paint permanent and the tiles washable, you can bake your finished tiles. Just follow the instructions on the back of the paint pot. And if you want to use your tile on a desk or a table, it's a very good idea to put some foam or felt on the back, and that'll stop it leaving scratches. So the designs are up to you. If you're a bit of a football fan, what about making a footy one? Or you could just stick to a brightly coloured zigzaggy pattern. Or if you like animals, what about painting on a turtle or a brightly coloured frog? The mugs and bowls look fantastic too, and they make great presents, and they can even go in the dishwasher. Just check the paint instructions to make sure. So why not get painting and make some Little Fingertips creative crockery? Smashing.
Bit windy, isn't it?
Bit of wind isn't going to stop me from playing. Sorry. Who's in goal?
She is!
Oh, I'm free
Yeah, come on, don't milk it. Yes, this is Cyclone Soccer blow football, but not as we know it. The football is one of these, a tumbleweed, and all the hard work is done by one of these.
A balloon pump disguised as a cyclone. We've covered the pitch in sand and decorated it to look like Tornado Alley in southern USA.
Yes!
Oh, you cheat.
I thank you.
If you'd like to have a go at making Cyclone Soccer, then you start off by making the base. So get your fingertips on a large sheet of card like this one. And as you can see, I've already cut out a bit at each end for the goals. Now, the tumbleweed ball will drop in here and land in the nets, but for this to work, the whole pitch needs to be raised. So get a couple of long cardboard tubes, the sort you find inside wrapping paper, and stick those on the edges, the long edges of your sheet of card. And then you also need a couple of cardboard toilet tubes, and you stick those next to the goals, here and here, and also down the other end. Now make sure you stick these rolls as close to the edge of the sheet of card as you can, as this is where you'll stick your building scenes later.
And now for the fun bit, adding the desert-like sandy pitch. Now you need lots of PVA glue, and you want to cover the whole piece of card in the glue. Just don't be neat about it, just whack it on. There we go. That's it. And make sure you go right to the edges, like this, last little bit. There we are, just in the corner. And when the whole bit of card is covered, you can add the sand. Now you need some sort of a scoop, a cup or a trowel will do. And again, just make sure that you go right to the edge with it all.
Now once your sand has dried, yep, that'll do. You're ready to make the barriers that'll stop the tumbleweed ball from rolling off the edge. And these are made from corrugated card and painted to look like Southern-style buildings. So use some double-sided tape to fix these to the cardboard tubes, like that. Now, we think that orange bags make great goal nets, so just stick those on with some sticky tape, and that's the pitch finished. So if you want to keep it simple, grab a ball and a couple of balloon pumps now and start playing.
But we like the idea of a couple of cows as goalkeepers. Now, to make the cows, it's really easy. Just get your fingertips on a cereal box and a film canister box, stick that in place, and that gives you the basic cow body. And for the legs, you just get some lolly sticks and cut one down and use this as a guide to make the other ones the same length. Then stick them in place like that. Now, to make it look more cow-like, we've painted it Frisian style. Look, we've added a woolen tail. We've also added some card ears, some wobbly eyes, and a big mouth and nose.
For the tumbleweed, you'll need a polystyrene ball about this size and some string. About that much should do it. And you need to run the string through some PVA glue, getting it all over your fingers as well. Go right the way along the piece of string, getting lots of glue on it. And then you want to start to wrap this around the polystyrene ball. This bit is really quite messy, but it will give a great effect once it's hardened and dry. And keep going until you've finished. And then you can leave it to dry on a piece of plastic carrier bag, because that'll stop it sticking to the desk or the floor.
And now for your cyclone pump. Now, what you want to do is use the same technique as you did with the tumbleweed. Just dip some grey wool in some PVA glue and just wrap it around the pump. Another good idea is to maybe add some straw and the odd farmyard animal that's been caught up in the twister. And now we're ready to play the game.
They don't call me Whirlwind Wilkinson for nothing, you know, Stevie.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of Stephen Big Win Mulhern?
No.
Now you have. Deal with that and deal with this.
Right. Yes!
Well, I obviously had some sand in my eye, didn't I?
Yeah, of course you did. Cyclone Soccer, it'll blow you away. And that's it for today.
If you want to make anything from today's programme, then why don't you check out the website? The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you again soon for some more Fingertips.
See ya!
Bye.